Hey everybody, you know who it is. It's your boy Big Country. Um, so I've been thinking about whether I was going to post this or not, but I try not to get too put too much of my personal life out there. Um, but I feel like it's worth being said. Um, so July 18th um, holds a pretty special meaning to me. Um, it's my mom's birthday. Uh, My mom passed away at the end of July 2020. Yeah, 2020. Um, and every year in July's a hard month for me. It's it's sadness, it's bitterness, but it's still trying to move forward. Um, my mom was like my best friend. I mean, um, she spent most of my life as a single parent. Um, did a lot of my raising on her own. Uh, so up until last year, um, after her death, I really lived in that grief, um, pretty much all the time, and I'm not afraid to admit this. I when I finally got therapy and learned how to live with the grief and not in it. Um, Grief doesn't care how tough you are. It just doesn't. But there's a difference between living with grief and living in grief. Living in grief means you let it become the whole house. Uh, every room's about loss. Living with the grief is more like carrying a scar. It's there, but it doesn't decide your every move. You still put your boots on, one boot at a time. You still show up for work. You still laugh sometimes. It doesn't mean you're forgetting them. It means you're honoring them by continuing. There'll be hard days, um, birthdays, anniversaries, certain songs. It's going to happen. Let yourself cry if you need to. Yeah, that's right. Us tough, manly truck drivers, we need to let it out sometimes. But after that, stand back up, get back to work, get back to living your life. Continue to tell their stories, say their name, and get back to a life they'd be proud of. The goal isn't to stop loving, it's to not let that love, it's to let that love live through you. That's how you live with grief and not in it. Um, if you're living with the grief, it means let the memories sit alongside your day, not take it over. Um, you can't let that grief consume everything because after a while it affects everyday life. It affects your relationships with family, with friends. um, you don't really see it because you're almost like a horse with blinders on. You only see that grief. You see nothing else. It it affected my marriage, and I didn't even know it till it had become such a huge problem that it needed intervention. So the point of this is if you've lost somebody close to you, it's okay to grieve. It's part of it. Nothing's ever going to fill that void. But you don't have to live in the grief. Live with it, honor their memory, and keep living your life. As always, be happy, be healthy, and be successful. God bless, guys. Have a good day.